Alright, so Man in the Hat TCG here, and we have one of the Albaz structure decks. So we're going to open it right nice and early. Today is Wednesday. It's going to be legal this week, and it's going to be a very popular deck. So let's see what's in it. We're cracking it open. So it comes with one of these playmats, but that's useless. So we're going to, here, we're going to have all the goodies here. So let's try to open this. I opened it in the first try. We're pro. We've been practicing. Okay. So first things first is you have this Tri-Brigade Maricot. This is kind of like a spicy tech in the Albaz decks. It's not really being played, but the artwork is insane, and it's one of the ultras. We also have the Spring Ends kit. Spring Ends is one of the cards that connects all the lore between the Fallen of Albaz, the Dogmatica, and that Spring Ends, the fire stuff. Okay, we have the Golden Sword Soul. I've never seen this card before in my life. Okay, now we're getting to the nitty gritty with the Mirror Jade. This card is insane. It's going to be needed for the Albaz decks and the branded decks. Summon off one of the fusions after branded fusion. And this is something that we can summon off branded fusion, the Lubilion. Really cool, and good thing that it came in a foil printing. And then this is the card of the structure deck, Branded Fusion. It's a Shaddoll Fusion without needing an extra deck. It's good going first. It just locks you into fusions for the rest of the turn, but that's fine because we're playing this fusion deck. Okay, we have the Branded Sword. It's one of the traps for the archetype. We have the Retribution, another one. And then the brick of the deck that you have to send off. Branded Fusion, it's going to be the Fallen of Albaz. This is coming ultimate rare in the newest OTS that is yet to come out as this gets released. We have a reprint of one of these commons. Okay, now we get a common Fleur de Lis. Honestly, this one, it looks pretty good common. You never want to open this card. You just want to search it off Nadir or Ecclesia. Another copy of Red MD, just in case you want to play one of those dragon decks. It's nice and at 2. So here's how you get your other one. A very good reprint of Thunder King Kaiju. It used to be only a rare in like Bosch or some set. And another insane titty reprint being Legionnaire. It was only a secret rare in one of the other sets. This is a super good reprint. Radiant, another good reprint for all the dark decks. This is one of the kaijus that really needed a reprint. And the card of the format, Artifact Sight. You can get a common now. You guys are never going to draw this card, just kidding. But yeah, if this card resolves, good luck. Then we have another reprint of the White Dragon and Black Dragon. Maybe they come back off the list from one, but these cards are insane, especially with Chaos Space. We have the Black and White. And another insane reprint, the ones that search all these Chaos Dragons, Safer, I don't know. This card is Secret, Ultra, and now there's a lot more people going to be able to get it with the common printing. They got to fill it up with some troll stuff. You have the Keeper, Dragon of Magic. It just substitutes. Then we have Summoner's Monk, Filler, and we have a common printing of Ghost Ogre in order to match the Ash Blossom. So the Salomon Great one, structure deck had Ash. This one's going to have Ogre. These structure decks are going to be stonks forever. And we finally have this common Ogre. It's nice and ugly. Alright, so now we have Effect Veiler. I don't know what that is. So then we have Omni Dragon Brotar. So this is another good reprint. It hasn't been played in any of the dragon decks of recent, but it's really good just to have a common printing. Okay, we have this Continuous Sprint branded Lost. This is like a kind of a meltdown or something that the activations of the and effects of the fusion spells cannot be negated. It's kind of troll, but it's something to test with. We have Branded in White. This is trash. Branded Bond. Also booty some more filler. Fusion Recycling Plant in order to get like access to your polys. This is a Zodiac card. You cannot convince me that it's not. We have Gold Sark. This is a decent reprint, but there's a whole bunch of different copies of this card. This is an insane reprint, all for those trap decks. There's a lot of trap decks that top the YCS. So here's your access to a common Pot of Extravagance. But if you want to see this card, you need to get a foil. But this is a great reprint for all the budget players out there if you want to play traps or some Ooga Booga type stuff. Then there's a Called by the Grave, another common reprint. This card's out 1. This is insane. The second structure deck that it's in, Dark Ruler No More. It was a lot of money here. It's played in all the Flunderies decks, so those decks just got more cheap. Okay, we have Scream in the Branded, another part of the archetype or one of the trap cards. Judgment of the Branded, and then Necrofusion. If you want to play a little bit of the slower decks, it's kind of a little bit of troll. Warning Point. This was released in one of the other sets. It was a secret rare, and I think it got reprinted super in the Mega Tins. But this is a nice reprint. It's kind of troll. It might come in and out in formats, but it is what it is. Back to the front is the modern Call of the Haunted. It's played in those Cosmo decks, but it's alright. And then here's another godly reprint of Tikaboo. It was played in the Eldritch decks this past weekend. It's a good Floodgate. Nothing more. Please ban Floodgates. All of them, or at least put them to 1, except Vanities. That has to stay at 0. Because we don't like that card. We like the special summon. Okay, now we have D-Barrier. Speaking of Floodgates, this is a quick Floodgate. But this is the second time it's been reprinted. It's pretty good. And this card alone just stops this deck. Like, they activate their branded fusion. You activate Dimension Barrier, call fusions, and they cry themselves to sleep. Okay, we have Waking the Dragon, troll. We have a common Titan Clad. It's another one of a reprint. I got a reprint in the Megatins. It was originally a secret in Return of the Duelist. This connects all the lores between the branded, the Dogmatica stuff from there. Okay, we got the Glory Dragon. I'm not sure. I don't think this is being played at all. This is troll. This is Albion. This was like a $10 ultra rare from one of the sets. So this is a really good reprint. You can summon this and send a Hex Fusion with your branded fusion in order to get to a Dragoon if you want to play it like that. So it's really cute. And then here we go is all these tokens. I really like the artwork on these tokens. They seem to be common. But that looks like the branded token. And then we have like an Ecclesia token. This is really cool. It has some flavor text at the bottom. Then we have another one with all of them. They kind of look like Zodiacs, not gonna lie. Kind of insane. Okay, and then I get another one of these tokens. Very unfortunate that it's not foil. And then this is the last one. Look at that art. Okay, unfortunately we don't have a Sword Soul token, which is very, very troll, but you know, we'll take it. And that concludes what is in these structure decks. Make sure that you pick them up at your local game store, at Target or Walmart. These are like insane, and you can build a really good deck, kind of like the Solomon Great deck in the past. But hopefully we can get some more profiles, some more combos about this branded deck. But for now, Matt and Hat TCG's out.